Yo, what's up, y'all? I know it's been a while. All I can say is life. That's pretty much it, bro. I don't know if there's more that I want to get into, but honestly, bro, yo, I got a big ass forehead. My shit is huge, bro. Man, yeah, my hairline is huge. Never get a cornrows again. Yeet. Damn. Alright, but listen, y'all, listen. It's like a project. Alright. If you, damn, you can't make fun of yourself, bro. You take life way too seriously. You gotta know your own flaws, and you gotta make them not flaws. I got a big ass for this shit. God damn, Lord have mercy. Yeah, my hairline all the way pushed back. But listen. The braids though. I'm never gonna. My little bro told me to get cornrows because I always get twists, but I'm never getting cornrows again. Fuck all that. You're tweaking. And that shit is so tight. I don't know how people do it. Like if I lift my eyebrows, y'all see the back of my look. It's that tight. Like it too much. But it's been a minute, y'all. Honestly, I'm sorry for the inconsistency. It's just life and depression. I'm gonna give it a buck with y'all. Life and depression. It's not even that let me not say depression. Uh, Unmotivated. That's a better word. I'm not depressed. It's just unmotivation. Life hit, bro. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. But every time I'm on YouTube, I see no Fugazi being called out on X, Y, and Z. No Fugazi, this, and that. So I wanted to make a reaction of no Fugazi. You know, it's been a minute, and I did a couple reactions. I'm like, okay, this nigga, he might be saying, nah. I never really agree with some of this shit because a lot of this shit really didn't make sense to me. But hey, fuck it, you know, a bandana, like a bandana right over the forehead would be good. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm just never getting cornrows again. Never getting cornrows again. God damn. But let's get into it. Yeah, my fault. That's enough about my forehead. Let's go. So yeah, it's about no Fugazi. I don't know. Like I guess he got exposed for being fake. Let me not say I guess I know what's going on. I watched a bunch of them, but I haven't watched this video. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've watched this, but not all of it. But I know what's going on to an extent, but I don't know every like the whole thing about it. All I know is that I mean he cause that some of his pod he always said I'm not single, but I don't know if he ever mentioned like he was dating a single mom. But apparently they have a whole TikTok together, like a whole TikTok page together. So I let's find out.
You guys all these red pillars are scammers. This is what I mean. I feel like red pillars date single moms more than the average person. For a movement that yells and moans about single moms as much, that so many of them date these women. Why do you think these guys go either for single moms, 18-year-olds, or are they trying to import? You notice a pattern between all three of these? Mm-hmm. There's an update to the previous story that we were on. Please share this with me.
Fellas, this is why I tell y'all got to be careful about where y'all get y'all relationship / life advice from these guys on this internet, on these podcasts. Because yesterday I made a video about that Fugazi coolie dude or whatever, talking about being a top tier man. And I always kind of knew dude was a little buddy. But yeah, so here's the clip.
Don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about what 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that.
Height don't make you top tier. Let's just put that right there. Height don't make you top tier. Height don't make if you could be if you're not in you're 6'4", but you're not playing basketball. You're like
If you add that on.
That's why he said that.
1, 2, 3,
That's why he talked the way he talked.
4 kids.
That's why. That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's
He has a
6'4"
daughter.
and black. This is why. He's the
Really gonna
trinket.
have to push
He's
my
the fetish.
6'4" boyfriend.
But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids.
The way this motherfucker said that.
So I'm not familiar with this cinematic universe. So I decided to look up a couple of this dude's clips, and it's just him ragging on single moms all day long and how they're not wifey material.
So if you are a single mother, single mothers normally don't have good character, generally speaking, because they chose the wrong man, meaning that they normally broke up the relationship. Single moms show the worst characteristic traits, to be honest. No, what single mothers show is that you're selfish because you prioritize yourself over the kid. If you prioritize the kid, you would have worked through thick and thin to keep that relationship with the father.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Single moms get such fucking bad reps, it don't make sense to me. I don't understand how or why it's wrong. So I get that. I get both sides of the coin. I get that aspect that you know what you chose to have a baby with this kid. Now he's not in your life. Da 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 da. But there's is like when the fuck is life ever that fucking black and white, bro? When is life ever that fucking black and white? I was raised by a single mother because my dad unfortunately passed away and my mom never remarried. Does that mean she was being fucking selfish? My mom is African. She didn't remarry because she didn't want some outside Americanized nigga influencing me or my now little brother. Like that was the reason. So my mom stayed away from a lot of shit because she knew she was raised. She's African. She's just raised different. She's proper, but she knew the shit that it could affect on it. My friend Ryan, right? I guess my old best friend. I don't fucking. My friend Ryan. This nigga, the girl that he's with right now is a single mother. She cherishes him because she knows that the shit that he does for his child that a lot of other niggas is not gonna fucking do. A lot like single moms, they're. Let me not say all of them. Let me not say all of them. Single moms they can be very mature, nurturing, responsible, and loving. And they truly understand the value of someone. And they're you see you get to dating a single mom, it takes out a lot of guesswork from you thinking, yo, is she gonna be a good mom for my child? You don't gotta really think that because you see how she is with her child. If she's a good mom and cool, I want to have a kid with you, da 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 da. Boom. And if she's not a good mom, then yo, I can't fuck with you, da 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 da. You feel me? But it's like, why? Every time I hear somebody talk about single mom, it's always in a bad light. Why is that, bro? Like, it's not just because you have a fucking child makes you a horrible person. It's that person that you are before you have the child that was still either the child is gonna make you change for the better or you just gonna be a shit fucking person for the rest of your life. So I don't get the stigma of the whole single mom shit. I truly don't understand. I get the risk. Don't get me wrong. I understand the risk factors of that shit. Like how you might not be able to discipline the kid. You might get hella attached to the kid, and then the relationship is gonna fucking fall flat. And now you gotta say bye to the girl. You lose your love. Like you gotta say bye to the girl. You gotta go through that breakup, and you gotta on top of that you might have to say bye to the kid. I say might cause some parents, like some relationship, they're like, yo, can I still be in a kid's life? Like they cool with that. But sometimes, the girl is like, they have the choice, they have the say for like honestly, bro. If I want to be in a life, if I want to be in the kid's life and the mom say no, and I choose to still come, I'm getting arrested. Like it's just that. So you have to say two heart aching goodbyes, bro. That's the risk in that shit. And then there's more to you gotta if the baby daddy is involved, then that adds a whole nother layer of shit. But it's like to say that single moms are just no, fuck them. No, just fuck them and dump them like that. That's weird to me. I would never get that. That would make no sense to me.
Black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky.
Dang.
Mind you, getting her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017 and has yet to put a ring on her finger.
That's 7 years. That's 7 years, bro. What the fuck are you? Why? Then why? You have
Since we got a little mixed baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see which one he chooses. Same time, don't cheat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Which one are you gonna pick?
Like all
This nigga married a fucking. She's a mother. I gotta be respectful, but he married an IG model. Let's just say.
the boxes were
I
checked.
mean, you're having kids with an IG model. It's crazy work.
Cringy interracial couple content. She's begging to be proposed to. She's a single mother. All of these things that he tells you in clips like this.
As a single mother, do you believe you deserve a man in the top percentile?
I'm able to do everything else, whether or not I have a baby or not. I still can be a great wife.
Yeah, listen, single moms, recreational use only.
Do you mean like
Time out. Let's reverse it real quick.
No, keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it fucking rolling.
Looks like you're doing more than recreational use with her, buddy.
Talking about being with someone as recreational?
Recreation. Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, it's not crazy because that's what these guys talk about all the time. Hold up, that's what that Donovan Sharp used to say. That's not even his line. That's a Donovan Sharp line.
Sure.
This is all that same red pill shit.
I was a single mom. And yes, listen, I know single moms are bad and this and that and the other, but we all got to start somewhere. Don't commit to them.
To me, it's just the audacity of people. Like, you know what? You want to have this goofy ideology? That's fine. Go live that life. But you're not even living it. And you broadcast the fact that you're not living it. They're all scammers. If they're not all scammers, it's like a coin flip. Actually, that's not even true because I'm being generous by saying it's 50-50. The odds are even lower than that. It's like skydiving without a parachute. You're probably going to land on a scammer. I got no words. I got no words.
You got no.
It's the audacity. I don't know how these mind blowing to me for a movement that yells and moans about single moms as much that so many of them date these women, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just crazy how like at this point, anytime someone will tell me don't date single moms, I'm like, how many kids are you a stepdaddy to? That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna start thinking. How do you look yourself in the mirror? How do you go home to your family? How do you go home to your girl? No way you say, is it just a check you give her? Like, hey, bitch, I talk shit about you. Here's your payout. Like, why? It costs you nothing not to do this. You could probably still make a bunch of red pill points and not say this goofy ass shit. You know what I think it is?
Minutes ago.
I don't think these kinds of guys can actually get the women that they want. So they go for women who are having a little bit more of a difficult situation or willing to accept more things. Why? Because, like, listen, for some single moms out there, not all, but some, they're willing to accept a little bit more. Why? Because they want that companionship. Because people do judge them for having children.
Their standards are lower.
If this BBL Becky didn't have no kids, she wouldn't be with him.
You think so?
Why else would he get with a BBL Becky with kids if he could get another one? Why would he go in contravention with his own ideology if he could get the same type of girl without kids?
That's a good question, but you can't use that argument because when love is involved in certain shit, you settle for want to settle for it. Like, truthfully, you can't use that argument, bro. Love throws out logic. I'm sorry, like, I'm a logical nigga, and love throws out logic. Love.
So they talk about, I make 6 figures, this and that. I'm over this height, this and that. But then you still end up with the single mom that you be yelling about. I don't even believe you can get what you want. Your whole business model is predicated on the ability of you knowing the truth and you being able to get what you want. But you don't. Why do you think these guys go either for single moms, 18-year-olds, or fobs, fresh off the boat? Or are they trying to import? You notice a pattern between all 3 of these? Mm-hmm. What is it?
There's a standards that are lower, either because they don't have the connection or they don't know better, or because their standards are lower because they know that they got a baggage that is right there.
Right. All of these people are more malleable, more easily controlled. That's perfect for dudes like these who got these insecurities, who are not good with themselves. That's why these guys go for it. Now that I'm thinking about the psyche, it actually makes sense that they go for single mom. They go for the most vulnerable.
The problem that I have with that is, why you trash though? is the trashing part. That you go for whatever. I don't care.
That's money. That's the ideology. You want to make money off the scam, you got to say the right things. Did you not notice, though, that all the reptile guys have a bunch of girls? They always say 18, 17.
Yeah.
Barely legal.
There's a problem with that, yeah.
Yeah. What do they talk about the imports? They're submissive. They do as they're told. That's the trend. So at first it didn't make sense for me why they went for the single moms, but now it actually does. The reason why is they feel like they're going to fall in that category. They're the
It, did this is where I feel like they lose the art. Feel like that, right? Because then if you're arguing they're going after fucking 18-year-old. Well, first he said three things. 18-year-olds fresh out of boats and single moms. Those are very three different dynamics of groups of thing. What do they have in common? Your claim is that they're more submissive, so that they're more willing to do so. So what are you saying that single moms and fucking fresh out the boat people? I'm gonna leave the immigrants out of it because obviously green card and all that shit. Okay, I can understand that part, but let's leave that aspect out of it. Let's say that the single moms and the 18-year-old, those are two very different, bro. Two different dynamics. So are you telling me that single moms don't have the aren't strong enough to just say, you know what, fuck it, I deserve it, I'm not gonna deal with this? Because if they're single, that if because we can't argue both sides of the coin, bro. They're single because they left a situation that they didn't want to stay with, but then here they are staying in a situation that they don't want to be in because you feel like they can't get nothing better. Like it can't be both. It's either or in this case. It can be both in this scenario. It's either or.
most malleable. In observing them when I can't understand why. Because remember what I said when I said they're more likely than the regular dudes? It's like, why would that be? And then I thought about it. It's like, wait, regular dudes are not necessarily looking to control women. They're not looking to do all this other stuff. Or what was the other one? OnlyFans models.
OnlyFans model, yeah.
Why do they go for those too?
Because the normal guys are not gonna go for them because of what they do. So they kind of lower their expectance. They lower their standards because they know, like people that do porn as well.
Bro,
They lower.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, son. Like that, is it just me, bro? Do I feel like there's times where Preach don't know what the fuck he talking about? He just saying this to trying to get Abba's approval. That's really how it comes off. If that's not the case, and what you're talking about, then I
Their
apologize.
standards because nobody's really gonna get to them. So it's kind of not that they have to say yes.
Because that'll make dating OnlyFans bitches kills your brand as any type of man, bro. Any type of nigga, self-respecting, trying to push value, dating an OnlyFans demolishes you. I don't care who you look at Fresh and Fit, bro. They are not the same. They are not how big they were being are not right now because a bunch of the fucking controversies coming from that shit. The same thing that's happening for gays is because of the controversy. Like,
Yes,
I could be wrong.
but
I'm
not a people
cold.
are gonna say yes to them.
A lot of people who do the adult work, they're a bit isolated socially because
Yeah.
of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right?
No, they not.
They
No,
are
they not.
very primed to find
they
dudes who are
not.
not going to treat them well.
Not
Who are
I- yeah.
these guys will go and date these women and then hold it against them that they do this kind of work. It's like, well, why would you date an OnlyFans model if you go hold it against her? But it's about that control aspect. There's that resistance.
Why do you know that? Where you getting these stats from? That's a very, 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 very damning thing to put out there. Well, like, where are you getting it? That's bad on men, female side, bro. Where are you getting these stats from?
There. How many times have I seen red pillars with OnlyFans girls?
Uh-huh.
And like they'll be in full on relationships. They're not just banging these women. They'll be dating them. They'll go out to dinner.
That's
They'll introduce them to the mom.
And what happened to this nigga's what happened to Walter's career, bro? That shit flipped.
We spent New Year's together, and that's the time when he asked me to be his girl and to commit to be with. You realize, these guys are terribly insecure. They do want control over their women, and that's why they go after the very women they tell you not to go after. That's my theory. What do you think?
You can't fuck other guys.
I don't agree with that shit, bro. That's a reach. He brings out one person and says that's the whole red pill community. I, I don't know. Let's. Yo, this shit was crazy when I found it. The Young Philly shit. I definitely gotta look into more of that because this is the only video I seen about that. That shit was damning. Holy shit! I would have never thought. I thought he was gay. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought Philly was gay. Swear to God, I thought that homie was on the DL. Alright, let's do this one.
Okay, today's topic. We got a fresh and fit clone who got upset at our video recently. Remember that guy who was talking about the single moms and it turned out he was with a single mom and all this stuff?
A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids.
He made a response to everybody.
What's his name?
Yeah, Cooney. These guys are not even going to come up with their own thing, just biting off Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, then I'm not even going to bother to learn their name.
And spin that shit.
Isn't there an irony about a fraud calling his podcast No Fugazi? Isn't that like a next level irony?
That's great.
If these guys were a bit self-aware, they'd actually be hilarious people.
Yes.
So he comes out and basically he's
I'm not trying to play the devil's advocate. Did Cooley ever say that he never fucking that he's not a single mother? And like I said, that the TikTok video that they showed of her, excuse me, of her pregnant, talking about I'm about to push out my 6'4" 2 years, blah blah, and there's obvious pictures of them up with him, her, and multiple kids. So did he ever say that, yo, I'm not with a single mom? Curious question.
starts going after everybody who came from him, and he's like, you guys are low IQ, you don't know what you're talking about.
Choice since in $2. So why haven't you married her yet? 2016 is 2024. Low IQ people.
Let's go take a listen to what this No Fugazi got to say.
This is your last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends.
The Matrix.
Should we just go watch his original video? But then we would have to come back to here to get their review.
Ease your
And I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. It's been on the effects instead of going to the root, the cause of things. And many viewers out there have been manipulated by watching these reaction channels from these big platforms. And that was the edited version of the clip. So here's the full version of the clip.
That is the truth.
Okay, so since
I
we're
don't care
speaking
about
about
going broke or none of that.
So since
you
we're speaking
believe
about,
you
believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
By what standard?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm
when I'm in
interested
a
to know.
relationship, I'm not speaking about myself. But
When I'm in a relationship, I'm not speaking about myself.
As you can see in that clip, I never said I was a top tier man.
So when you say I'm gonna let you do the math. What are you? Okay, so you're saying I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me. Okay,
I'm not saying
but I'm 6'4".
I'm not saying
I make this. Yeah. Just stop. I was just talking in tears.
Nah, listen here. I'm not saying I'm a top tier YouTuber, but the metrics of a top tier YouTuber are wears a purple jacket, works in a duo, is black, wearing shades. Now I'm not saying it's me, but I'll let you do the math. You know what I'm saying? Nah, touch your
Guy that
claim to be top dog, right?
I don't have that mindset that think that, oh, I'm this guy right now. I'll put it like this. Right now, where I'm at in myself in my life, I know that if I wanted to be out in these streets and be promiscuous, I'll be doing damage to a lot of women. It's going to be very hard to measure up to a nigga like me. Maybe some years ago, I didn't really have the confidence, but now it's like, it's going to be extremely hard for.
Because he got the money. So what changed? You was still 6'4" a couple of years ago. You was with your single mom for like 7 years, so a couple of years ago. What changed, bro? The money? You was a dweeb in school, huh? You one of them, you like, oh, I'm rich now. Fuck all my bullies. Fuck the popular kids. I got money now. I'm up. Okay, cool.
For a woman to find a man that's better than me. And guess what? I know this. Because she ain't gonna never find another nigga that's better. It's gonna be extremely hard. Next guy she find better is gonna be Jesus. About myself, bro, I'm not the type of guy that...
No nigga on earth, not even Chris Brown. And I glazed the fuck out of Chris Brown. Not even Chris Brown should be saying some shit like that. No nigga. You could be cocky, you could be confident, you could be, that nigga, you feel me? Even on my forehead big as shit, it's gonna get smaller with your bitch on top of it. You feel me? Nah. Like you could talk your shit, you feel me? But to this extent, this whole about not even Jesus, you're wild.
Big and boast about himself.
Bro, you know what you're doing right now? You're doing, like, in your video, you're doing negative gatekeeping.
He's doing Fugazi.
Yes, that's what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing.
I don't even understand the point of this. If you think you top dog, then just say it. Why are you doing this fake humble thing because you getting called out? You look two-faced. You look like a clown. That's why your fan base calling you out. Yes, that's what you think you are. It's like the Fresh and Fit clowns, right? They were calling everybody betas. And then everyone kept referring to them to alpha males. And they were like, I never said I was an alpha male. Then why are you calling people betas? Are you trying to insult people with what you think you are? And now you're asking us to delete our memory, to forget what we're hearing and seeing, and then listen to your dumb ass. I'm just saying, alpha male goofballs like this love saying, hey, women don't take accountability well. But women are emotional. And this dude is contorting backwards like he's in Cirque du Soleil trying to tell me he ain't sniffing his own asshole. I mean, I feel like that's what them circus people always do it. They have a ball, but in my head, I'm like, you just wanted to sniff your butt, didn't you?
on company time.
Yeah, on company time. Like, everyone clapping, but ain't you just
sniffing your butt?
I mean, I sniff my butt too, but I just go quick wipe, you know? We all do that sometimes.
What?
You've never, like...
No.
Never? Cap.
I got full eyes.
Cap.
What's wrong with
Is this one of them situations where everyone pretends they didn't do something that we've all done?
No, because you say butt. I scratch my balls and do that.
Let's stop, pretending like we not part of the crew.
Oh my god.
And it's just to be able to check, like, oh, is my shit sank? Okay, I gotta go take care of that ASAP.
You're doing some negative gatekeeping. This motherfucker make me think of a single mother that don't have, like, that just, hello? Ugh. Here, your father. You didn't call the kid's father an asshole, but your whole demeanor.
You can also see in that clip, the woman, she spoke about values. So what that woman just stated was manipulation.
Bro, if you say manipulation like that one more time.
Manipulation.
Manipulation. Y'all have been manipulated.
I don't mind it.
No?
I don't mind it.
I appreciate you being patient with that shit. I mean, that's because you're being manipulated right now.
Nah, it's not because I'm being manipulated.
But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites.
So as you all just witnessed in that clip, it shows that, oh, well, Cooley is saying these things about not dating a single mom, but he's actually dating one. So hypocritical. Well, let's actually play some clips where I always speak about these things on my podcast, and I've never lied about my life. And I have almost 2 million followers on TikTok where it shows my personal life. So how can they be exposing anything when I put this out there for the world to see? And I've spoke about these things many times on my podcast. You're in the 18 percentile, like myself. I have full custody of my kid, right? Difference between me and you is I met my girl when we got together when we were 25. Yeah. So yes, we both had children. So we came into the relationship with children, but I was young and she was young. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have to build on anything. We were kind of just young together, figuring things out. Okay, so now you just heard that clip where you got the truth now. Now let's get into another clip where I actually tell men that don't have any kids not to date single moms. Men that do have kids that have full custody of their kids, that's an exception to the rule if you have full custody of your kids, because only 18% of fathers win custody battles. So you're in the exception, man. And when you have full custody of your kid, women that don't have kids necessarily don't understand the obligations that it takes when having kids. There's many red flags that those single moms be having. So still try to avoid them. But if you can find one that doesn't have all of those red flags, but you have a kid, maybe it's not a bad idea. But still, it's nonsensical to even say, because generally speaking, most of them do. I just happen to be the exception to the rule, and my girl happens to be the exception to the rule. With that being said, I still recommend you guys.
All this yapping just to say I'm the exception and she's the exception.
Bro, you know what it is? You know what that is?
Rules for thee, not for me.
You know what that is? Multiverse. That's what that is.
Yeah, this is the Marvel.
I know they just about to just start fucking. Yeah. So. The no fugazi shit, right? With that being said, I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. I can see both sides of the argument. I'm not a red pill nigga. I would never consider myself a red pill nigga. I'm just a nigga. You feel me? That's all I am. Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't see the issue of dating a single. It depends on a person's character, bro. Truthfully, it depends on a person's character. If you're dating a single mom, or you want to date a single mom, or you talking to somebody and she happens to have a kid, listen. If you don't want to talk to a single mom because hey, you wanna you want the girl you want to be with. I don't have. Listen, I don't have kids, so I don't want my girl to have kids. I want our first kid to be our first kid. You feel me? That makes sense. man. So we learn this shit together. You know what? I fuck up, you fuck up, you fuck up, I fuck up. You know, we do this together type shit. That's reasonable. Now, if you're just saying I don't want to date single mom because Cooley said fuck single mom because single moms are all red flags and da 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 da. It's weird, bro. If you're just excluding females out that are truly amazing females because they have kids, bro, that don't make no sense to me. But with all this shit being said, I'm not surprised the nigga is a fraud or a hypocrite. I wouldn't even say he got exposed because like he said it himself. Is his TikTok is open. He got 2 million niggas on TikTok following him. So can you really say he got exposed? He's not like it was hidden and he always from the clips I've seen, he's always said he's in a relationship. So I don't know. But he could have definitely said I definitely would not have um thought with the way he spoke, I would not have thought that he was with a relationship with a single mother of 2 kids. I would not have thought that at all. At all. And the shit that he lets that actually hold on. There's one thing I seen, right? There's one thing I seen that I found. I think it was Cooley, and Fatty. Was it Fatty? Hold on, y'all. It's not gonna be long.
Admit it, so it's acceptable. I agree with Fatty. That's a simple question. Why do you allow your woman to show her ass?
Push the point further. There's always going to be one. You got to think about it.
Now, that's wild.
Allow certain things to be posted or not to be posted, right? That's much different than a single woman, not a woman in a relationship. A single woman that's looking to be courted, to get a man and stuff like that, right? So that's two totally different things from a single woman, and you're trying to compare a woman that's in a relationship that a man allowed certain things in the relationship. Not only that, to make it a point further, right? Push the point further. There's always going to be one. You got to think about it. There's different levels of promiscuity. So you spoke about something on my woman's page where she's not showing anything that I wouldn't allow. So everything in there is something that I approve of, which I don't.
Ass and her titties, right?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing is. Nothing is out that I don't deem to be right.
Yeah, but
got it. No, but fatty.
Oh, you're going to go on the monologue for more than
but fatty. I'm letting you know these are the things that a man.
Alright, so I'm glad he said all that shit in the background. He's allowing his pregnant wife to post videos like this with the baby bump and all.
Do you know how much I love you?
Look, get that out of here. Go ahead. Let's see.
Cheap out shit, 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my bitch. You feel like TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face top valid on our body come perfect. Have to be patient if it's worth it. If you wanna burn.
Why the fuck am I wanting my girl to post some shit like this? She a model too, but you modeling shit like.
Does this viral Slim It BBL jacket really work? Considering I am 6.5 months pregnant, and from the back, when I wear this jacket.
You're allowing your girl to post shit like this. So that when your daughter start posting shit like this too, you can't say shit because her mama does it. Well, would you like this some weird shit. I would not let my girl be posting half naked shit like this on well, I wouldn't want my girl to be posting half naked shit like this. And he's talking about he gives her permission to do this shit. Permission? Or he allows her to do it. This is weird shit, bro. Why? Why would you let your girl, your baby mom post with her ass out and all of this shit? Like, look, nah, bro, you're wilding. And this is what top tier men do. There's some weird shit, bro. Especially, this is their most view. 43.7 million niggas seen your.
At the water park with my man.
about 1,000 a day. And then doing this just shows insecurity. If you feel like that, why you posting shit like this? Like, but alright, bro. That's honestly like that's honestly the part where I'm like, it's weird, bro. It's weird. So I ain't got nothing else to say. Be easy, y'all. Deuce.